You've got the incredible speed of a race car, right? And then you've got the slow, grueling process of recovery. Today, we're diving into how one of NASCAR's top contenders had all his momentum come to a screeching halt, not on the track, but during what was supposed to be a quiet holiday break. This number right here really says it all. Second place. That's where Brad Keselowski finished the 2025 season at Phoenix. Now, after struggling for a lot of the year, this wasn't just a good race for him, it was a massive statement. It was him and his team finding their stride at the absolute perfect time.
And if you want to see what that turned around really looked like, well, here it is. The first half of his season, honestly, it was pretty frustrating. He had this 12-race streak where he just couldn't crack the top 10, but then something clicked. He just went on an absolute tear, racking up 13 top 10s, leading over 200 laps, and getting on the podium 4 times. This was a guy who was clearly ready to make a serious run for the 2026 title. But you know how it goes. Just when he was hitting that perfect stride, with all this incredible momentum carrying him into the offseason, his plans for the holidays took a turn that absolutely no one saw coming.
And here's the crazy part. This didn't happen in a 3,000-pound stock car going nearly 200 miles an hour. Nope. It happened on a simple family ski trip. It's just a wild reminder that sometimes life's biggest curveballs come when you least expect them. To get a sense of just how serious this was, you have to hear what fellow driver Kenny Wallace said. He's a veteran, he's seen it all, and he did not mince words. This wasn't just some minor fracture. He said the bone was flat out broken in half, a major, serious injury that needed immediate attention. So after an injury like that, the focus just completely shifts, right? It's no longer about race wins, it's about recovery. And the questions started flying immediately. How bad is it really, and what's the timeline looking like?
Of course, this is the one question every single fan wanted an answer to. You hear all the speculation, but the only thing that really matters is hearing it from the man himself.
And we got that answer pretty quickly. Keselowski posted this really optimistic update, literally from his Ford Expedition on the way home. He confirmed the surgery was a success, and he was already on his way to be with his family for the holidays. It was exactly the kind of positive news everyone was hoping to hear. You know, a tough break like this is never a solo journey. The second the news hit, it felt like the entire NASCAR community just started to rally around him.
And Kenny Wallace shared this really powerful observation. He mentioned seeing a picture of Keselowski in the hospital, surrounded by his wife and their 4 kids. And the thing that stood out to him wasn't the pain, it was that they were smiling. It's all about perspective, right? It was this moment of gratitude that, yeah, the injury sucks, but the most important things in life were all still there.
And that support system became his foundation. I mean, it came from everywhere. You had his family right there, providing that core strength. You had legends of the sport like Mark Martin reaching out. His race team, RFK, was handling all the official updates. And of course, thousands and thousands of fans were flooding social media with well wishes. Okay, so this all brings us to the big one, the question that connects right back to that momentum we started with. What in the world does this mean for the start of the next racing season? And thankfully, the news on that front is really positive. The official word from both Brad and his team is that they fully expect him to be recovered and ready to go for the season opener at the Daytona 500. It seems like this is one race against time that he is definitely on track to win. But look, a pro team always has a plan B, right? Just in case there's a setback or he isn't cleared, RFK Racing has 3 really experienced drivers ready to step in: Corey Heim, David Reagan, and Tim Brown. It's just a smart move that lets Brad focus completely on getting healthy without any extra pressure. So this leaves us with the ultimate question, doesn't it? We see this in sports all the time. A tough setback, a moment of adversity, can actually become the motivation that sparks a championship season. So, could this painful, totally unexpected injury actually become the fuel that powers Brad Keselowski's 2026 title run? Well, I guess we'll find out at Daytona.